Do you want to learn how to execute that backhand clear or lob that reaches the backcourt of your opponent? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to hit that difficult shot with power and accuracy. Hi, I'm Coach Kennie and welcome to Badminton ABCs, where I teach you how to level up your game and all things badminton. So do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. The backhand clear is one of the hardest shots to master, which is probably why our viewers such as Ramachandran Ramasamy and Amir Kidwai requested for this. So if you have any problems, please feel free to write down on the comment section below. Experienced opponents will try to push you to use your backhand, and it can sometimes be intimidating because you know that if you hit a weak shot, it will be an easy kill for them, especially if it's an overhead shot. You can try to use your forehand, but there will be instances that will leave you no choice but to use your backhand. So this is the problem I'd like you to learn how to deal with. Hi, in this video, I will be discussing how to do the backhand clear. So let's be clear on one thing. Our grip has to be correct, okay? So remember, I've said it in previous videos how we should be holding our racket, shaking someone's hand. But particularly for a backhand clear, you have to put up your thumb, but this time it's not on the flat surface. It has to be on the edge of the racket. Why? Because if you do put up your thumb on the flat surface, your arm will be very stiff. So what you want to do is to quickly put up your thumb on the edge. Now, there won't be any problem because the movement is going forward and you won't drop your racket. As opposed to doing this grip and hitting a forehand side, if your thumb is on the edge for a forehand side, there's a possibility that you can drop your racket. So this is only applicable for a backhand clear or a backhand smash. Okay, so but it's so fast that you actually will put it up slightly on the edge and quickly hit it. Okay, now I'd like to stress the importance of all your fingers. Okay, your grip must be relaxed. Okay, if you grip your grip too tight, everything will be stiff, even your shot will be harder to control. So relax, all your fingers will contribute to you hitting that backhand. Okay? So when you move out to hit a backhand shot, you turn, focus on where the shuttle is, run towards the shuttle, and immediately swing. Now for backhand clears, I will tell you that it doesn't have to be very high. Remember when I'm teaching the forehand side of hitting the shuttle, I want to stress out that you have to hit it as high as you can. Why? So that you have control over the angle. But the reason why you're hitting a backhand is because you're late. Okay, so what should you most importantly look or watch out for is to go close to the shuttle. When you go closer to the shuttle, your swing, your movement will be smoother, giving you that push so you can push it stronger. Okay? But if you're too far from the shuttle and you're trying to reach for it this way, okay, what happens is you are overstretched. If you're overstretched, it's hard to control the shuttle. Okay? Not only for backhand, being overstretched in getting any shot compromises the quality of the return of your shot. So I will always say, run close to the shuttle. So as soon as you're about to hit your backhand, turn, look at where the shuttle is, run towards the shuttle, immediately swing and hit it. Okay? So it can be lower depending on what's comfortable for you. I will stress that it has to be comfortable for you. Okay, if comfortable means getting it a little higher, that's fine. If getting it lower, it's also fine. how are you going to hit the clear? You're going to hit it as strong and as high, pushing the shuttle upward. Okay? Clear, backhand clear means being able to hit your backhand and returning it to your opponent's side on the baseline side of the court. So, in order for you to do that, go close to the shuttle, swing. In a more slow motion manner, you will see that my elbow is going up and then my racket will be slowly swinging up, pushing the shuttle upward. Okay? Now, of course, I would always recommend to use an overhead shot if it was possible. Why? I like using the overhead because you still see your opponent. But in this video, we are talking about the backhand shot. That means we are slightly late. So, you move close to the shuttle and swing to your backhand. Okay, so again, run. Your right leg goes down, swing. Okay, so always the dominant leg is the one that does the last step for you to swing. Okay, so basically you turn, go for the shuttle, swing. Back to your base, back to wherever you have to go back to. Okay? So again, relaxed grip, relaxed hitting of the shuttle. Do not stiffen your forearm. If you hit it in a very stiff manner, your forearm will hurt, eventually your shoulders will hurt, and who knows, other parts of your body will hurt as well. Okay, so hopefully let's all do it right. Again, correct grip, but when you're about to hit, put up your thumb on the edge, immediately run, swing, hit it upward, then go back.
So here you see Enrico Chioni doing the backhand clear. As I've mentioned earlier, it is important to go and look at the shuttle and go close to it before you swing and hit the shuttle. Notice he looks at the shuttle, turns towards it, and moves closer to it before he actually swings his racket. So you will notice that after he hits that backhand clear, he goes back to his base or the middle. As I've mentioned earlier, the height of the shuttle depends on what's comfortable for you. You don't have to get it as high. If you feel comfortable with it, sure, you can. But if you feel like getting it slightly lower, it's fine too. The key is going close to the shuttle and hitting it comfortably. Again, grip is relaxed. Of course, upon hitting the shuttle, there will be force used from your grip. Once again, another player, Pinkoy, is demonstrating the backhand clear. This is a good drill if you want to strengthen your backhand clear. Have someone hit with you and constantly give it back to your backhand. And you do your best to keep hitting it as strong because the backhand clear is really meant to be hit to the baseline of your opponent. Another option is to have someone feed you that backhand shot. So in this case, I'm feeding Pinkoy one spot at a time, only for his backhand, and he's practicing his clear. You will always see that the dominant leg usually comes out to kind of like, put a hold before you actually swing your racket. So in this drill, a little more advanced, I'm giving different shots on different parts of the court and then giving it back to his backhand again. So this is one way of practicing your backhand clear. One shot in a different spot and back to your backhand. So there will be rare instances wherein you will hit a backhand without actually putting out your dominant leg. Sometimes the shot is so fast, like in this case, you saw Pinkoy that he did not move back his right leg. It happens, and sometimes the game is so fast and the shot is close to you anyway, so you can do that. Always challenge yourself to do strong shots. I know backhand is, it seems like an intimidating shot. It seems like a hard one, but really, all it takes is enough practice for you to be able to hit it to the baseline of your opponent.
You need a lot of practice if you want to master that backhand clear. And if you want to execute that basic clear, do watch my video on it. Don't forget to subscribe, take your game to the next level, and be that smashing success.